Okay, let's see if this works. It's been a while. Should have switched over. Oh, I have my BRB up. There we go. Hey, so you should be able to see me now. We've had a lot happen since I've been away. And I've been doing a lot. Yeah, I'm back in the States now. So I don't have all my cool stuff. I'm no longer in Japan. So we got that, which is cool, I guess. I don't know why YouTube chat isn't working, but everything else looks like it's working, so that's good. Let me make sure my voice is working. Bill series microphone, so that looks like that's working. Okay, cool, that's all working. Well, hopefully everybody can hear me. If not, I'll have to watch. You grow out your beard, and it's great. Yes, well, I am old, so it does have gray. I am 40 years old, and yes, I did grow out the beard because I am no longer in the military. Well, I mean, I am, but I'm not. I'm retiring. We'll see. I don't know yet. Maybe. I hope so. We will see. Okay, I need to mute this. That did not work. Okay. It says mute, so I was thinking it was gonna mute it, but I guess not. Oh, that's for real time. Oh, okay. Well, then I'm gonna have to. Where's our audio controller? Is this our audio controller? It is. Okay. I'm going to clear it. And if I shift, oh, it's shift right mouse button. Shift left. That didn't work. Whatever. If I clear it all, you shouldn't hear the mute. Nice. You don't. So cool. Okay, good. Yeah, we have a lot of new stuff. A lot of new fangle-dangledness. You see that our skeletons now have facial hair, and that's because we actually have a character customization system now. So if we go to the main level, don't save. Yeah, we got a bunch of new things. So character customization screen is one of them. Let me mute that real quick. And then I can go new game. So you can see that we actually have the ability to have customized characters and styles. Different head. I think he changed that because it was live before. That's a good note to make. Hold on 1 second, making notes. Character customization is not live. Scale edit more. if that's because it's an interesting one. I'm not sure. We are going to do presets. I do think that's a good one. To have different presets for like body types and everything else. That's a really good idea. But you can make them fatter. I don't know why that's not rotated. Let me see if that's because I alt-tabbed. Campaign, new game. No, it just doesn't work here. Okay. Well, that's fine. Anyways, so you can choose different eyes. We have different eyes that you can choose from. Choose different colors. You can make them emissive. That's for those who have the godly pack. And then you have different custom hairs. You can change out the different colors. Right now, this is all generic. I need to set up the custom hair and everything else. We put it as a proof of concept, so you can just try out the different hairs. None of these are going to be what it looks like in the end game. This one might. I actually like this style. It's pretty close to where I want it to be. And then you have facial hair, so you can choose beard, mustaches, whatever else. Colors, so you'll be able to define your character's colors for all the armor sets and everything else. So you set up your primary, secondary, and tertiary colors, and then any emissive colors. And then we have a bunch of skin colors that you can choose from. Let's see how bad my stream is while I'm doing this. It doesn't look bad. I'm not watching it on YouTube. There we go. It might be bad. I don't know. We'll see. So you can see in game, I've got all my character customization set up.
You there. Present yourself for inspection. Hail Trio. Welcome. You must time your counterattack, or block, at exactly the right moment. There is a small window, just before your opponent.
It looks good on Twitch. Game audio is a bit overpowering. Okay, let me check that. That's a good point. Let me put it at 30 here. There we go. What about now? So, first quest, we have a quest log now. Basically, it looks like I double-clicked it really fast. First quest is pretty basic. Just grab a bunch of your stuff. Talk to your old boy, start the event. And then you have to do some stuff in the event, which is mostly, you have to do a parry attack, which is really easy. You can see parries are super easy because you just have to time it for when the head thing is. If you don't time it for when you still block, but you have to time it for when that little particle goes off. And if you do, then your parry is good. Finish the quest out. And he is not supposed to drop all of his stuff. So I need to check that. That shield dropping either. So we have all the quest stuff. Leave town should have worked. I don't know why that didn't go away. It's good to know. What about if I come over here? That one worked. Literally killed the dude. Yeah, I definitely killed the dude. That is true. I have to alt-tab out, so apologize. I don't have dual monitors yet. I need to get that set up. Maybe I'll do that after I stream today. But we have the world kind of built out a little bit better. We've added in NPCs that are neutral. That one clearly didn't care. It doesn't really take into effect anything like I do. Mister added in the default notifications. You can kind of see it's a little janky. Needs a little bit of love, but it does work. So that way I can see where the notification areas are and where I should be going, which is awesome. We have combat music that changes based off of what's going on. Yeah. And then all the NPCs are randomized now. So everything they drop. We added a new system that basically shows you if the item is better or worse. You just look at it, and then it tells you if it's better or worse. So you kind of get a really fast visual representation on whether or not it's, you know, a good upgrade or not. And then we added directional blocking, as you saw. Oh, other one's not supposed to spawn. No, come here. Here we go, got him. That's an upgrade. Okay. Grab that. Now I feel like Kindred, because I have one monitor, so my chat's going to be delayed. Called for backup. Yeah, he did, right? Yes. Well, so I have some good stuff, but yeah, I definitely did leave all the good stuff in Japan. That is for sure. The new monitor I got is way better than the monitor I had in Japan, but yes, I am in a restricted capacity. That's okay. This is gonna be a river that comes down. We kind of set that up with the new water model. I don't have it set up right now. We did a whole stream on it before. I think 21 was the stream for it. Rock made a little temple. This is just a block out of what it'll look like, but basically it's a temple. So that way you can come in and then kind of see the coast better with a bandit town down there. And that's going to be the eventual castle. And then we completely redid the dungeon. Like, completely 100% we've redone the dungeon. So it's totally different now. Okay, now I can open up. Need to fix that load in time. So to be able to access the different sides, you have to basically do some basic stuff. But can we kill in priest's side? I don't see a reason why not. If there's a priest in there, yeah, by all means. So everything is going to be killable, including NPCs. That's currently set up that way, so you won't have to worry about that. Go through, do the puzzles real quick, and then that unlocks doors. Boop, boop. So this is our new system. Basically, it's a trigger system that allows us to fire off events based off of triggers and things that are happening. We can start objects. Oh, I'm not going to make that one because it was too fast. Oh, I missed it. Okay, well, I should have made that jump. We added in this new ability, or I wouldn't call it an ability, but basically it's part of the dungeon now. It's a conveyor belt that spawns the mobs. I'm thinking that this dungeon's going to be like a factory. And so you're in this factory, and inside the factory, you're, you're unlocking the doors and basically turning on the factory. It's been off for a long time. I can already imagine a player getting soft locked because they killed a main quest giver. Well, that's true too. That would be interesting to see how we work that. I haven't decided that yet. That's a really good point. That was a thing in Morrowind, if you remember. I don't know if you ever played Morrowind, but Morrowind would tell you, it would be like, hey, you killed something, we saved right before you did it. And then, you'd have the option to go back or continue playing. So these are basically canisters. The canisters will drop NPCs out, and then as they drop the NPCs out, oh, that's why that's it. Okay, that's good to know. So those are the wrong skeletons coming from that. Okay. So you're supposed to get gear from those skeletons. Okay, so that should unlock the door. Turn on this, which opens that. Right? Yeah. Soft lock would suck, but it does happen. We will avoid that. The leave town bug is kind of interesting, and so is the find dungeon bug. We added auto pickup. There's traps all over the ground, so if you were to stand still, the spike trap would kill you. So this dungeon is kind of all designed now to where it's like a normal dungeon. That should have opened that door. I don't know what's going on. Some funkiness, but okay. That's that. Save. We have destructionable pots now that have stuff inside of them. So it's not just pots, it'll be like a whole bunch of other stuff, but they basically spawn like coins and other objects. So you always want to kind of look through and see if you can find them. Okay. Yeah, survive that one. This is the one I always die on. I'm the one who made it. Oh god. That was bad. So I got my stuff. Save here. These are just temporary holders for now. It'll look different later. A lot of it's, obviously still a placeholder. We're in the process. Yeah. Well, so if you have a lag spike, it's because I alt tabbed. Again, I don't have a single monitor, so I'm looking at chat. So you'll see a lag spike where it comes over on the side. That's actually a really good point. I'm pushing out 50. So my webcam should be good. That should be a good determiner if it's a lag spike or not. But I'm pushing out 50 megs, and I'm on a different connection now. I need to verify that. Yeah, it's because I'm alt tabbed out. If I wasn't alt tabbed out, then it would be fine. Nobody's talking in the other one, which is fine. Let me see if that does this work. Do I see YouTube chat on there? Right? Yeah, you have to alt tab out, and so then it loses resource. And I don't see YouTube chat in here, so let me check my caster labs real quick. That's what happens when you don't stream forever. Wait, oh, now it showed up. What the heck? That's okay. Well, okay, cool. That's crazy that just now showed up. I think I'm doing top down for chat. No, I'm not. Let me widgets and alerts, chat, switch the text style. Should be from top down. There you go. Okay. So the newest one will go to the top. There we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, had a couple of things I had to fix. Anyways, back to where we're at. Let me open the door here. And the dungeon won't be this dark, but obviously I got some lighting stuff I need to figure out. Hey, go, 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 go. Make it. Ooh, that was almost bad. Yeah, I made it. We added a lot of elevators and some other stuff too. So a lot of just core logic now for making puzzles and doing all the things that we need to do to make a good dungeon. We modified the save points now, because before the save points didn't work internally, so we now have that where it works internal. And then I completely changed the boss fight. It is 5 billion times harder than it was before, which is not good, but it is what it is. So basically the conveyor belt comes out, drops down 4 of them that you have to fight. We need to balance it and make it less hard. Because right now it is definitely way too difficult. Yeah. And we made it to where dodge makes you invulnerable. Now he should wake up.
Let the aether flame engulf your sins and wash clean your spirit.
Sliced him. Oof. Oh.
Let the aether flame engulf
I should not have taken that.
And wash
Oh well.
clean your spirit.
Yeah, see it, like I can't even get a hit on him. He's gonna go into his spin mode. Yep.
Let the aether flame engulf your sins and wash clean your spirit.
Okay, got rid of all those. Now I can finally get some hits on him, maybe. I have not beat him in this new mode yet. Oof. He's gonna spin. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I gotta get out of here, because these are gonna cause lots of damage. So now he heals. I'm supposed to dodge around, so I have to make these like do damage based off, like they're supposed to like go off separately, and so you're supposed to like dodge out of them and everything else while he's healing, and then he's fully healed, and then it's just me versus him. No more of those crazy things. So this is a lot easier because the mechanics are simple now that you're here. Oh, and I say that and then I die. Anyways, so yeah, we've got a lot of new stuff in. That's where I'm going with that. We're still working on the dungeon and getting that all turned into actual nice pretty stuff. Wait. I've got to make more armor. I've made a couple of armor pieces. Oh, so many errors. Where is that armor at? I don't know. I think it's in the test arena. Yeah, we have the goblin armor now. That's all new. We have the different levels of it. I don't think that was on the last stream. It might have been. And then I have... we fixed up the physics, so now all the cloth physics looks good. And then I actually added in... There it is. Clothing. So now you can actually have robes and stuff. It's more for the NPCs than it was for the player, but it is gonna help because I'm making helmets like this, you know, so that way we can have rogue like characters looking. We're getting a little bit more advanced in some of the cloths and everything else. That's what I was working on earlier today. Still got to get some more animations in place for the different stuff, but overall it looks good, works well. Did he die? There you go. They physics body and everything else. We got fluid flux working, which basically is the water. That water has buoyancy. So you can have that. So nice little buoyancy. The only thing is sometimes it gets stuck like this. And honestly, I don't know how to... There's got to be a button that we're going to have to make to like fix your dress. Be like, fix my dress for me. But yeah. So we have a lot going on. The goal for today's stream is going to be to... is that a 30-second delay? No, it's not. Okay. Twitch has a 30-second delay. YouTube is on par, speeded up. So that's okay, cool. Maybe I can have Twitch chat up on my phone. Maybe that's how some people do it, right? I think that's how some people do it. Yeah, okay. I can see Twitch chat on my phone. There we go. So what we're working on today is we're primarily working on getting the arena set up. We have the old arena, but it's not really made for what we're trying to do. So I got Kindred on the team, and with Kindred on the team, we're working on basically an arena mode. And this arena mode is very specific, but it's cool because it allows you to basically play it out. So you say, hey, let me talk to you. And this is our roguelike version of the game. So you basically just go in here and fight it out. And so you have the different rounds and the different waves. You fight them off, you get coins, and you can take those coins and then head back inside after you beat the round. And then you can use that to purchase different gear. And the idea is that this is infinite. So you will do this forever. If you wanted to. If the goal is to see as long as you can last. Ow. So different rounds will be different complexity. They should spawn in different mobs, and then after you finish the round, then you get to go inside, and then you can buy things. You know, buy new potions. This is our cheating system right now. Or you can buy new weapons, and the different weapons will give you, you know, different quality. And then you'll be able to buy different armor from the armor vendor over here. And then you'll be able to reset any perks or anything else that you do. And then you just go through. So that's what we're doing right now is I'm creating the arena so that way this can look pretty. And that's what we're going to do for the stream. Spend a good 2, maybe 3 hours doing it. I don't know. We'll see. See how long I want to stream for today. It is a totally different stream, though. That is for sure. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So that's what we're working on today. I did not mean to just do what I just did. I probably just switched everything like 4 times. Apologize. The gate's gonna come down there. So inside is where all of this is going to happen. And I think I want this to go down a level. I like the idea that if I was to be in the arena, I gotta go back to the other level. I like the idea that if I was to be in the arena, as I'm coming up here, it's got to be big for whenever we have the big bosses come in and they're like, right? And then what I want to do is I want to be able to have it be big enough in case we do multiplayer sometime. You know, the gate's not small. So we need a big entrance. And then I want it to be a little bit longer. So it's kind of like a hallway. I'm thinking like having like 3 or 4 lights, you know, kind of here. So I gotta think about what that looks like. Because each one of these is basically the size of one player. That's how I've scaled this out. So one player is there, and so this is a light for the player. And I'm trying to think. I have to keep it even in my head. Because if I don't, then it gets all jacked up. I don't want that. I want it to kind of match and line up, that's for sure. I don't know what that looks like though, you know? Maybe I put it here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that's 9. 9 is fine-ish. You get a lot of people in there in that time. I might want it a little bit bigger just for being grandiose. Maybe we do 12. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So if I just copy all these. Oh my lord, I should not have done that. Oh, it's because it's on world. No, object, component. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Let's see how big that is. It's probably way too big, but you won't know until you try it. I mean, it is a little big, but it gives me room to put a light there and a light there, a light there and a light there. I've kind of got a segment out where I can say, okay, so I can have a guy out here to talk to, and then this gets you in there. So screw it. Let's go with it. I think it's fine. Yeah, I think it's fine. Okay. So basically, I need a light 1, 2, 3. So a light there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah, okay. So we'll have a light there, and I'll have a light there. Let's just create a fake light. Because I want to see what it looks like. The player is 10 tall, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say it's 5, and then this is gonna have a little bit below. Put it on the other side. Okay, now let's check this out and see what this looks like. Okay, so we do have a good look here. And then let's go to lights and add a point light. We'll make it orange. Can I make it nighttime? I can. That gives me a better understanding of what I'm working with. Make it 500. Brightness of 10. No, 25. Okay, so those are like the brazen fires or whatever. I might even like put them up more in the air, I guess. We'll have to see. I don't like where that pot looked at me. Set it to 9, so that way I get this. My only complaint about the volumetric stuff. Okay, so that looks good. Like I'm ready to go fight and die for the arena. I'm like, oh, and that looks good. So then, if I had the gate, I have the gate here. Materials. Create prop. Yeah. I'm just kind of cheating it in here for now, so that way I can see what it looks like. Don't judge me. I know it's stretched out. But that's what it would look like. And then the gate's gonna raise. Oh damn. Oh snap. That's good to know. Because the gate is gonna raise, and so I have to have that area cleaned. Okay, good to know. Either way, that's what it looks like. Gate comes down. Looks good. I like it. I guess that's an okay problem to have. I gotta turn off the volumetric. Because it bleeds through. So annoying. Maybe I make it 500, 1,000. Oh crap! Never mind. Can't do that. 4,000. Yeah, because if I'm inside the arena, right, I don't want it to fade out. So that's got to be, what, 5,000? Yeah, okay, they're on still. So what about 4,500? Oh, they're off. What if I set the fade distance range to 1,000? Oh, yeah. Okay. So, I mean, that's not bad. 4,800? It's 5,000. Magical number. Oh, not with 1,000 on there. 6,000? And the max distance fade range. So I guess we do 500. Oh, for that dude. Oh, that decreased it. So, damn. Okay, I'll have to play with that. I don't necessarily know if I understand that. So that's cool there. And then here, yeah. Whatever. Okay, we're good there. Let's see what it looks like in game. Damn. Nope. Still bad. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to play with that. I hate how those lights do that. They're not supposed to do that, but it is all one, so I know Lumen fixes it later. I was just hoping to get it fixed before having to deal with Lumen, but I guess that's not the case. Okay. So anyways, back to where we were. That's what it looks like on the inside, which is great. I do that, and then that. There we go. Yeah. But I didn't think about that problem. So basically, I'm going to have an issue with the gate. Because the gate has to rise. And so all of my people will be kind of here. And I'm going to replicate this in 4 ways. So it's going to create an interesting problem. I guess I'll have to come across that whenever I get there. Oh, where's my... my countdown timer for 2 hours. It does not work. Oh, there we go. Okay, now it does work. There we go. Is this working? No, if I type it right. It does work. Yeah. if I do it? So it doesn't work on YouTube, but it does work on Twitch. Okay, it is what it is. Go ahead and put the gate in real quick. Where's the bottom? There. Okay, there it is. Okay, so that's our gate. I need to change the pivot. That way it's down at the bottom. We'll do a center pivot on this one. So now, basically, the gate comes up. Say it comes up to that high, right? That means that this whole area needs to be kind of prepped for that and be prepared to receive it. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we gotta go up 5. Okay, so that does cover our gate. Damn, dude, that's so big. It is what it is. Because you have to have it. I gotta be able to, you know, hide that gate. And the gate comes back down. Bring those up. Okay, so that matches up and is lined up. And then basically the rest of the arena is here. Wait, what? Oh, bro, there we go. Yeah, the rest of the arena is here. It might even be bigger, to be honest, because we're going to have internals that, like, you're not supposed to be getting to. So the stands could be pretty crazy. And if we use vertex animations, I was watching a couple of different things on this. So if we use vertex animations, we can get away with some pretty nice stuff. for the crowd. Yeah, so that's how that looks. Basically, we bring that all the way in, like there. Okay, and then it comes down. So that's basically how the stadium seating would look. And then you would have, we'd have to split that on all four sides, because we want them to have four entrances. Yes, it goes all the way up. Put it to daytime. Such a massive area, you know? So like the stadium is taking up a massive area. That gives us a lot of room to play with the insides though. But the idea would be is that we have four entrances. So you have another kind of like pergola entrance over here for the big boss. You have another one on this side over here and another one there. So you have a total of 4. Let's see how big that looks. Dang, that is huge. Like it. It's nice and big. And so if I was in the stands, that's a lot of NPCs, man. Is what it is, I guess. It's about right. This is me going to fight. And if I came out on the other side, this is what it would look like inside. That's such a massive gate. That's because the boss will be super big on the other side, right? If we have bosses coming out, which we plan on, and then I can't double jump over it, so that's good. And so the people up there should have a good view. The huge big wig would be over here with a nice pergola, watching everything happen. And we'd have one on either side. So as I come out, I'm like, hey, let's fix that real quick. Port selection. Okay, there we go. There we go. So let's pull this up like that, right? Hit play. Now let's look at this. Ooh. Why, thank you. I'll take my coin. So you come out of the arena. That's the view you have. You'd be like, oh no. And then that would close down on you. Get locked out. You're like, oh no, I'm locked out. Okay. Hey, it looks good. The thought process now is, okay, if that's my space that I'm taking over, I need a armor vendor and another vendor. So this either has to go below the arena and it's got to like, you have to like go down, or we have to kind of accommodate by putting out more bridges on the sides, which is, I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but the point is that we have to think about what that looks like. I'll just put that there so I have a reference. Because if I want an armor vendor and I want a whatever else vendor, and then you come through, we can say that they walk underneath the stages and stuff, which is fine. What is the point of this? There is no reason for that. Damn. Okay, well, I F that up. Okay, can I reduce the size more? Okay. And then that needs to come, because you have to have the player, you have to have the viewer to be able to see over the railing, but they don't want to jump in, right? So it needs to be like something like that. Okay. Let's see what that looks like. That's better. So basically that's what it looks like to be there. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Can't paste it clear in there. I can do it here, but I can't paste it clear in there. Okay, well, that's cool, I guess. Oh, sorry. I gotta remember not to do that. What does that look like? That's good. So if they were on the edge, that's kind of what they would see. Like, ah. And if I'm not on the edge and I'm the gladiator, this is kind of my space. The shortest version would be right here, which is good. I can technically jump up, so I don't have to do anything extra. I guess I can just build out this area and then come across. Yeah. Okay. And is it high enough? No, it's not. So I need to go back further. I mean, I'm okay with that. It is what it is. Is it high enough? The answer continues to be no. Because what we want is we want the stage. I mean, we also don't have to go that large. Like, we really don't. We went kind of massive. And by reducing this size, we basically allow ourselves more room. While not at the same time. I don't know. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 down. I don't need that to be that low. It is that low. There we go. So that gives us a more accurate kind of depiction. And at that point, I am underneath the system. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what that looks like. Get rid of that. Okay, nice. Yeah, that's kind of more what I'm looking at, right? So yeah, that's a lot better. Get out of here. Ooh, thank you. If I fly up, this is kind of the top edges, which is still fine, right? This is my bottom edge. And that's kind of, looks like the Battlefield 4 where you're underneath the arena. Love it. That's great. Okay, that's good. So this is a good size. And basically I can cut out those under parts of that wall. I don't know what the total size of that is. Weird depth perception. Yeah. So that's kind of coming into that, right? And then I want to be able to have a similar setup here. So 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, 5, 6. That wasn't not supposed to. There you go. I don't know why that was loud. Yeah, exactly. 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay. I need to grab everything because for whatever reason I created it one off. Silly Billy. I do have components selected. No, I did not. Okay, so that should let it go into the other side. And then same for over here. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, so now I can come in here. And then I can come in here. And I still have the straightaway, which is awesome. So the idea would be is that throughout the corner somewhere, that's where the maybe it goes down, but that's where all of the slave owners or gladiator owners or whatever, that's where they're kind of pushing their people to. So they're like, hey, you got to go through here, blah, 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 and put them through. So we can have the weapon vendor or something over in this corner somewhere. Because the idea would be is that over here is probably where the weapon vendor would be. I like it maybe right here. Probably a good idea. Crap. 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, does that? Damn it. It does go into the crowd. Might just have to kind of have it a little bit offset. Yeah. Probably just gonna have to do a little bit of an offset. That's fine. And then the idea would be that they this, and I deselect this inside. Yeah. I think that works. Guess we'll find out. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this would be 10. That's 1 human. Maybe let's do 60. So that's 6 humans. Wise. That's how they can kind of move around. And then we need to do that again for the external wall and say 10. Yeah, okay. And then I need to grab everything, deselect that, be very careful I don't select. We're not making a final model, so it doesn't have to be flawless, but I do want to keep the dimensions good. Okay, here we go. So then what we do is we're gonna do that, and then this should be up to block them in. 60 is double height, so they're 20. No, that's triple height. Yeah, so 60 is fine. Okay, so this is what the arena should look like, structure-wise. Yeah. Let's change it to concrete. I think concrete's double-sided. I think it is. No, it's not. Son of a bitch. Just gonna keep it in that. 'Cause I don't have it closed out properly yet, so here's what it is. All right, let's take a look. Let's fly over and see what it looks like. Damn, that got tall, didn't it? It got tall quick. Okay. Well, that's probably too high. Well, I mean, no, I'm jumping, so I mean, it's fine. Okay, and then out here is where I'm like a plebeian, and this is basically how I would walk around. I guess I can split that edge. .01, 0.05. Yeah, just. But I guess that's how it's supposed to be. Because I want what I want to do, Princess Leia. Pretty much. Yeah. Good question. Good question. No, I'm making basically a what's the word I'm looking for? It's like a dress-ish. Not really. Damn, YouTube's behind. No, it's not. It's my stream was. Poly count. What did I do? 60? And then 90. Toga. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Words escape me. Don't judge me. With your judging eyes and all your judgy behavior. Mess my hair all up. Oh well. Okay. No, I need to export it first. Okay, so now I have a better idea of what that looks like. So basically, this is where you would walk around. This is the edges that you would walk around on. And then when you're ready to go down to your seats, you could walk. We'll have the ability to walk down to your seats. But this is kind of like the width of the edge. I like that. It's good. It's good size. And so they're going to have the ability to get up there. I don't know what that's going to look like yet, but now as for the person, I come down here. The vendor for maybe he's like, I don't know. Do we put like tables down here blocking you, or good question. I gotta think about what that arena would look like, right? And how do they get all the slaves in? There's got to be an entrance for them somewhere. Maybe on the backside, I guess. In any case, come in here. I talked to the vendor. He's on this side. That's where he's selling all of his crap. Oof. $25 is fine. Let's do 500. Maybe another one over here. I need to make a candle. That way I can be prepped and ready for when they actually have that. Where? Ugh, I don't even remember what we... Characters... Did we say... Did we... Is it a separate thing? Ugh, I don't know. Let's go. I didn't mean to do that. Damn it. I gotta stop doing that because it messes it up every time. I'm so used to alt-tabbing. Okay, so... Where... What is this? Are these... They are just the normal weapons. Yeah, I think we just had a blood coin cost is what we did on the thingy. because it's not any different than anything else. Yeah, it's the same weapon. So it just has a blood coin cost, and then he's using the game mode to define whether or not it does what it does. Okay. All right, so that's good. Okay, let's see what that looks like. It wasn't hard to make. It's pretty easy, right? Yeah. Okay, NPC vendor would be there. Oh, that's a bug. No, you wouldn't really call it a bug, but it. Yeah. Cool. So those are there. All that looks the way it does. Oh damn! Did I get stuck? Oh, oof. So this is okay. I think it's fine. Maybe we can lock it off from here, and then this is where the slaves and everything else get brought in. And they have their little area over here on this side, and that's how they, because we have a lot of room between this and the end. So maybe over here is where they get stuck in, and that's where they have to sit down. It gives them a lot of room. I mean, it really does. You have a lot of room. Right? Stuck? What? Oh, it doesn't block camera. Why? I guess I should do that real quick. Should. It says block all. No, it's not blocking camera. Well, yeah, I'm cheating it right now. It's literally a paper, like this paper thin. There's no actual wall. But yeah, correct. That bounding box is non-existent. But anyways, so this is a lot of room, probably more room than I would say they need. I think I like it stopping here. And then basically, letting them be what they are. And that gives us this path down here to kind of work with. Paper mache houses. Yeah, that's how you make them, man. And then once you get done making paper mache, then you can brick them out. Like I bricked this one out. It still needs to be finished because I need to make the actual elevator and everything else works. But I did brick it out nice and well. We're gonna have nice houses. They're gonna be so beautiful. Okay, back to the arena. So I think this is a good size for the wall here. I could just stick to 100s, or I could stick to 2s. I don't know. I think I'll stick to 2 for now. I might do 100, but Either way, this needs to come up more if this is going to be the outside edge. And then this will have the internal, which I think is fine. I like how that looks. They're not gonna be candles, but here's what it is for right now. And then this would be the bench on the other side that they sit on. Yeah. Okay. Let me add a big light in here. Give it a lot of power and then a lot of size. That way I can stop putzing around with light in here. Okay. With this, basically, I'm thinking that's a pretty decent size, to be honest. I could fit, so I can fit 3, I think. 3 gladiators per kind of chair, I think is what it is. Let me look. These are 100 each, so 1, 2, yeah. So that's 3. If they're kind of like nut to butt, that's 3. So we could fit 3 gladiators there. Which is okay. And so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's on both sides, because basically I have a vendor on either side. And then there's going to be a dude who's going to be talking. Like, where would we would probably... yeah, maybe that's the reason why it exists. Because we need cages. Like, I could do it right here, I guess. I don't know. I don't. Because if I come around the circle, then that's kind of how that would look. Have a nice little kind of effect. Yeah, that's fine. I kind of like it like that. Because then you're just like coming around the circle. I'll just make the inside match that, I guess. Okay. That's not bad. And then we'll have that back wall. That'll come down. That'll give me some room to put some stuff inside here if I need to, like a storage or whatever else. But again, we also need a place for them to come up. So maybe I brick out a section here that comes out, and then that's how the people walk up and come in, and they're like, hey, they come up to their seats. So they get up here, and then their seats are here, and they can come in. Now I might do that on the other side, I guess, maybe, so I can have 2 entrances. Because I'm gonna have 4 of these. That's the thing. So I gotta have 4 of these. So whatever I make, I have to do 4 of. So that's an important factor to keep in mind. Like if I get rid of all this, and I get rid of that, and I group it. And then I set the center. Okay. So basically, I got 4 of these. So that would be -90, duplicate, 180. Now this one's going to be a little bit more grandiose because that's for the big wigs to sit at. But for sake of showing off and showcasing, this is what we're looking at here. So basically, I mean, I do agree. I think that, oh, this is not UE. No, 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 no. This is not UE. This is Maya. When you see that little transition screen, you're watching Maya turn on. I tried modeling in Unreal, and I'll be honest, I did not like it. Did not have a fun time. Yeah. This is not Unreal. If they made it just like Maya, then I would be about it, because it is nice if it's all in one little tool, you know. Okay, so I grab all this, and then I file, just hey, if they can get away with it, I can't do it. I can't do it. I know blenders. Blender kill me. So, back here and seeing what this looks like. Basically, I'd have 4 sections. This is pretty cool. I like it how it looks out. But you can kind of have a real good idea of what that looks like as I come out the arena. I see 4 of these. There's no way for them to... That's not true. Let me come up here. So essentially, this walking path that I created is how they would get around. And so they would have to come up. I think I'll keep the stairs closest to the wall. And so they would have to come there. And that gives them... Because there's a wall on either side. I might do one in the middle, but that also does create some complexity that I maybe don't want. I don't know. We'll see. But this is basically our arena and what it would look like. And then this is the main one, right? So this is the one that the player would see. And so everything looks good here. Everything looks great. They would come out. They could come over here to this side. They wouldn't be able to go to that over there because that's where the other people are. But you would come outside and you would see all the rest of the hostile creatures and everything else. And then that's the main area where the big, huge bigwigs stay. And so that one needs to be designed out a little bit differently. Not much, but it does need to be designed out differently, so I'll keep that in mind. This is also where the boss creature would come out. Be like, "Brrr." These other 2 are kind of basic and generic, so nothing fancy comes out of those other than, you know, whatever. Yeah. Because, and the reason why is the way that Unreal works. I just placed down the model. I didn't do anything to make it look pretty. So essentially, the old arena was a lot smaller than this. Like, a lot smaller than this. So I don't know how I just hid it, though. I don't know how I just hid it. Arena test 2. Okay, there we go. I hit it. Perfect. So I need to hide it real quick because I need to move all of this. This is Mester's old level. And then I used it so many times that he got pissed off with me, and so then he was like, "Fine, I'm just gonna make another level." So he made another level. I don't know why he didn't need to make a whole new level, but he did. He was like, "Ryu, I'm done with you. Always messing with my crap." So back to what I was trying to do. I'm gonna move those out of the way, and then I'll show you. Here's my foliage. I need to add my eraser. Why can't I paint? Oh, is single mode on? Oh, landscape is turned off. That's why. There we go. Ooh, that brush is huge. Anyways, so now I should be able to erase those. I did. Let's turn the arena back on. And then I should be able to get rid of any trees or anything else that kind of like interjects. Because again, I didn't, when I originally created this, I didn't plan on having it be that big, you know? It's a lot bigger. A lot bigger. Yeah, so no trees now inside the arena, okay? You happy? No trees in the arena. We're treeless. Okay. Okay. Yeah. This I created this so I could take out my frustrations. Come in here and be like, you know what? All my frustrations gone. So I have this nice little area over here. This is where they would sit. So we'll see him sitting and chilling. And then I probably would block this off with a wall. So that way they can't go any further. And then again, we'll have the same thing on the other side. For multiplayer, if we ever get there. So then they could, you know, all start in different areas. You come out here and you're like, fight. Up here would be where they all walk. This is where they go through. I have to finish this path, so this will have to come all the way across. And then I would have stairs there. So I'm thinking stairs here and stairs there. So that kind of evens that out. And then yeah. And then to get up, we'll have the stairs kind of go up, but they'll use a circular way of getting up there. So I think maybe we'll have like an entrance on the side over here. Maybe we can have like an 8-point entrance or something. I gotta see how hard that is to get the stairs to work properly. Because, ooh, let me turn this up. Yeah. Because basically what I want, this is my forward one. Where's the door at? What? How'd I put it on that side? Where are the gates? What I want is I want them to be able to come in. So I would probably have to plan the stairs out first, because this is basically where the stairs are going to come at. I might pull that in. I do have to see how I want to do that. That is an important factor. But I do like it. I think it's good. I just need the main one to be bigger. Like this thing. This is where the king and everything else will sit. And so that needs to be like wider. Not the actual gate, but the overall like the place that it encompasses. Because the king's entrance needs to be more grand. And then I think what I can do is I can do some bevel cuts in here, and I can create some arches, so that way we can have some like statues or whatever else external and make it look like, you know, pretty. Because we want some recessed statues and stuff, I think, for the outside. That's what you saw in the traditional Colosseums, and I think it would be cool. What if we had like, let me see if I can do it quick. What if we did something like this? So every... Oh, nope. That doesn't work. I don't know if anything else is selected. The only way to find out is to do what I'm doing now. So, wait, cool. So it looks like I did okay. And then what we do is we recess it by like maybe 20. Let's do minus 30. That way we can have some cool shit in it. This. Make that an arena test 1. Yeah, so now it has like this little recess in it. And what I'm thinking is we could put something like my meshes. Props. Villa. Maybe make this like a 3x3. Maybe a 2x2. Maybe a little too much. the statue at? Oh, I'll put it in the engine. Yeah, we do something like this, you know, on each one of the sides or whatever. And so that way it would probably be more grandiose. And I'd probably like make this an archway. And that way the sides have some, and like maybe it's a different gladiator or whatever, you know, that was like famous. Oh, turn that off. It's a different gladiator that's famous or something. I'm not sure how I want that to look, but the point would be is that you know, we could do something like this on each one of those recesses. And make it look very grand. And then we're going to have at the top of it, yeah, at the top of it, we're going to have the, oh, dang. Yeah, at the top of it, we're going to have these wood shades. There won't be wood, I don't think. But we can have it, you know, kind of circular. And those will be what makes it kind of like look super grand. Kind of like that. And then I'll have them come out a little bit further. That way they can come out more towards the center and cover everybody. And those will be all around. So you'll have that nice look. It'll look very, very grand, I think is the end goal. To make the archways look pretty. But that's kind of the vision. Well, that shark got out quick. He was like, hell, I ain't staying in this pool. Oh, you are. You're dying in that pool, Sharky. So that'll look nice up here. And it'll give him the shade. You'll be able to walk to each side. And then when you're inside, you know, it'll look nice too. Because you'll see the crowd there. You'll see those. I think it's going to look good. I'm excited. It's going to look pretty. I got a little bit more work to do on it. But yeah, I do think that would be nice. You know, when the sun comes out and it's super clear day and all the shade comes out. I do have to deal with what I'm going to do with when I want to make it rainy. Maybe we just say screw it and they have to deal with it, you know? They're like, oh no, bringer of rain has brought the cloud. Do you use AI to create your game? What are the negatives and positives? I do not use AI to create my game. I create everything myself. I don't think that, I mean, the negatives would be that, you know, you could get hit for some problems. Like if anybody wanted to like give you kind of lawsuits and stuff on stuff that was created for it, especially artistically, maybe not, you know, code wise, because AI just kind of does that by itself. The positives would be you can make your stuff quicker and faster. if you can get it to translate to blueprints, or if you're doing just hardcore C++. I'm not doing hardcore C++, so I don't really have to worry about it. Do need to know what that looks like. Yeah, imagine big fires there and then just kind of lighten that up. That'll look good. I mean, turn that on. That does spawn them. I need to find a way to make the blood, when there's water, kind of like go all the way around. That would be nice. Like spread out and get all watery and stuff. That would be super cool. Yeah. Nope, he ran away. Turn the spawner off. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to probably work lighting too, because nighttime and rain is, as you can tell, super dark. I don't know what that'll look like, but it is definitely dark. So imagine being in the arena and then like you can't even see the other side. You're like, oh my god. It's just too dark. Yeah, that would not be no buenos. I am excited for 5.5 because then what I can do is I can get away with mega lights, and that will solve a lot of my problems. Not all of them, but it'll solve a lot. Because then, you know, you just throw lights wherever you need them, and you won't care. Like, lights here, you get a light, you get a light, you get a light. No, I don't know about UE6. UE6 is we got some time before UE6, I think. But 5.5, that I'm gonna assume 5.5 is gonna be in the next probably 2 to 3 months. If they follow through with their normal release schedule after announcements, we should see version 2 within like the next month or 2 months. Version 3 2 months out from there. So I would say probably January is what I'm thinking. Which is awesome, because I would love to have 5.5 prior to our NextFest launch. That would be very nice. Okay, well, I gotta turn these all dynamic. True. It does look like it's almost done, but it's definitely not. It's definitely not almost done. Oh, man. There's so much to be done. Right now you only have one character that's quote unquote playable, but you have character customization. I need to make a female model of the character. I'm kind of dreading that, to be honest, because basically I have to add boobs to this thing, and that's basically how you do the female character. So I don't know what that looks like. Legit. I'd be like, okay, I got basically, you know, take some parts of the mesh and pull it out, I guess. I don't know. This basically what I gotta do is I gotta grab some boobs and do this and give them a boobies. And now I got a female character, maybe? I don't know. That's horrible if you ask me. Right? Like, ugh. So I don't know what the answer is, but basically I need a female character. Maybe that's what I do. And now I have a female character. That actually was pretty quick. I don't know. That might actually work. Who knows? Anyways, so no, right now the yeah, smaller waist. Yeah. Right now there is no female characters. It's just male characters, and you do just go to the. I'm gonna go back to the main menu and show you that. So we have two modes. We have arena mode, which is basically infinite arena mode, and then we have the campaign. And the campaign story, you create a new character. We have our character. We went into this earlier, so always watch the screen. But we do have character creation to have all like different custom characters and everything else. And then the better way of showing this would be to go to our balance test map. We have a couple different creature races that you'll be able to interact with, and I'll add more as we go on and everything else. But we have goblins. And then we have skeletons. And then we have the normal humans. Well, that one didn't work. There we go. There's normal human. Hello. Oh, he didn't run into it. Come on, man. You're supposed to run into it. Come on, man. Oh, he has no way of getting there. Oh, shit. Almost died. Ha, I got him. There we go. Yeah, so we got normal humans. And that's basically all we got right now. And then we're going to have a bunch of bosses. And all of that will be fit inside of our big, huge world. I did not mean to switch that over so quickly. I apologize. This is the big map. And the big map kind of showcases where everything's going to be at. This is the... So, that's a good question. In reality, we made this whole game in 7 days. In reality, we made it in 7 days. But there's been a lot of tweaking, and so we've been tweaking for about 6 months. Changing out, adding animations, and some other stuff. But all of the actual game stuff that you see was done in 7 days. We did it for a Mega Jam. This was the Mega Jam project. On my itch page. Oh, I'm not logged in. That would be a problem. Oh, Little Pirates. Somebody had a download on it. Hey. No, I have our itch page. Let's see if I can share that real quick. Yeah, so that's the itch page. That was done in 7 days, and there's video of me doing it. So I make content pretty fast when I have time. Life has been a little bit hectic for the last probably I want to say 4 months. I'm transitioning from the military service to non-military, and so things have been hectic. But yeah, we got some docks to make. We got some lots of other things that we have to make. There's the main building. This is the main villa. We have mines. You have the dungeon that we have to make with the dungeon boss. I still have to make the docks for the... What's going on, Svitch? Good to see you. I still have to make the docks, and then we have to make the city for the bandits. This is going to be a big, huge dungeon castle. And we're kind of just playing with ideas right now, but basically it's a big, huge castle that you'll go through and have to work with that. And then we have the major city that we haven't even touched. Like, there's things I got to do for that. There's a sewer system that we have to make. And then this is the Goblin Cave. That's a whole little tiny mini quest that we've got. And then we have the mines. And then we have the lighthouse. And the lumber mill. So there's a lot to be made still. And then I want some underwater stuff at some point. So I want, because we have a really cool water system. No skill tree. Everything is weapon based. So that's a great question. I don't want that for this game. It's going to be super simple. It's all based off of no. It's all based off of the weapon. So whatever weapon you have is kind of how it works. Each weapon has a combo chain of attacks. So, for example, this is the sword and shield combos. This is what my attacks look like. If I get rid of the shield and I just punch, I have punches. These animations are horrible. I have to redo them. Those are just my basic ones. I have just the sword attacks. And then you have the spear. So you have spear attacks. And then we have maul. And then you have a two-handed sword. And so each one has different kind of abilities and everything else. And then your health is based off of your gear. So lower quality gear gives you lower quality health. Higher quality gear gives you higher quality health. And so if you get the nice cool gear, it's all gear based, and that's basically how it is. There's no inventory, no skills. It's just, that's how you do it. It's all weapon based, and your ability to block. We have a parry system, so we have perfect parry. You see the particle fly over their head. If you perfect parry, then they get stunned. And then that gives you the ability to do that. Otherwise, blocking works, and it's 100% block no matter where you're at. So that's kind of like easier and nicer than most. But it is stamina based, so I can only block based off of, my stamina. If my stamina runs out, then I can't block anymore. And then we do have your classic dodge. So I have the ability to dodge. I do have jump dodge. And the animations still need some work. Again, they're a lot of it placeholders. But not all of it's placeholder. Ooh, get out of here. So right now they can't, and they can. So we don't have any ability for like items to be taken away, but that is a great question, because let me grab. Let me see which one has a shield. You can knock away a shield. Is it this guy? Yeah, okay. So, you can knock away shields. And so that's basically based off of stamina. And then the shield that gets knocked away, and I can do the same thing. So, if my stamina gets pulled too far, then I too will lose my shield. So if I just keep holding this down and letting them attack away, then my shield should get thrown out. And it does, and now I don't have a shield anymore. So I can lose my shield. Now, we have talked about like disarming and other skills. There are charged attacks that aren't in yet. So I do want charged attacks that are stronger and have like abilities. So maybe like a charged attack for the maul will, knock everything there, or it could just knock the player, totally out. I don't really know how I want that to work just yet. I don't know. So we'll see. The mall play should be slow, but you know, really effective and powerful. So you're gonna take hits while you're using the mall unless you like perfect block. But if you're getting surrounded and you try, it's also slow to block. Like, so you have to really kind of time your attacks with malls. And if you're fighting against people who are faster than you, which is swords and daggers and stuff, they definitely can do some weakness on you. But you should be able to like two-shot most creatures with mauls. So that's kind of the combat. But that's what the game is based off combat. Rock, paper, scissors type combat. And again, no inventory. No inventory whatsoever. Why is he not sprinting? Is that as fast as he goes? No way. Okay, I somehow broke sprinting. What? How did I break sprinting? I need to figure that out. That's an important one. Yeah, right. Sword and sandals. Let's go, baby. Okay, I broke sprinting somehow. I don't know how I broke sprinting. I think it's once I lost all my stamina. I'm gonna try. I gotta see if that's a big bug. I gotta verify that. Come on, keep going. Take away all my stamina. There you go. Keep going. Go. Keep going. Yeah, you're doing good. You're doing good, boys. You're doing good. Yeah. Okay, so that's what it is. If I chill. Okay. Oh, that breaks it. Yeah, that breaks it. That's a good bug. I'm glad we found that. I need to report that real quick. Well, if you lose all your stamina, you can no longer run. It's a very important bug. Well, is it that way? Let me see if it's that way for everything. Jump. Okay. No, it's just... Okay, what if it's for weapon? If I'm holding a weapon, does it fit? Okay, I'm sprinting. And I don't think it happens for a weapon. Nope. So it's only from hits. Only from hits. Okay. Yep. No. I got a team. I have me and one other person who have primarily made it, and we just got Kindred added onto the team. Kindred's super cool. He has an actual Steam released game. But no, this is me and one coder. All the art is me. Yes, 100% that is me. I need to take a quick second break. I gotta go to the bathroom. I've been doing a lot of drinking. Not like that kind of drinking. That would be bad, but drinking as in this. Not alcohol. Okay. Anyways, one. Okay, back. Okay, so I got about 30 minutes left on stream, so let's be productive with that last 30 minutes because we've been streaming for what, 2 hours? Yeah, so I'll do 2 hours and 30 minutes. And I might stream again later. I'm trying to get back in the swing of it. That's the important factor. I need to kind of force myself back into it. Obviously I've been working. I think the last stream, what was it? Let's see how long the last stream was. I think the last stream was 23 was 8 months ago. Yeah. So I have 8 months of no streaming. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I've had a lot happen in my life between then and now. But yeah, eight months ago is a long time for a stream. And I was streaming, I think, every night, or at least close to every night. So yeah, I need to get back into it. I need to stop, at least on the weekends. You know what I mean? Like just get a stream in. Have a nice little go at it. Anyways, so main area. This is my walk-in. I need this to be big on the other side. We need stairs. That's really what we need. I think what I did before I started showcasing the game was I cut into that, which I'm not happy about. But there we go. Ooh, what if we make this the entrance? Right? What are they doing? What if we make this the entrance? Minus 20. Okay, so yeah, I don't know what they're doing. They're making crazy amounts of noise. What if, so this is our entrance, right? And because it's right in the middle point. Yeah, I do like that. And then what we can do is we can basically say, you come in and then you go up the stairs on either side. I guess the question is, what would that look like? Ugh, disgusting. Well, let's get rid of that. We'll do it on one, and then we'll duplicate it across. So I have a good idea of what that looks like. Yeah, so that's good there. It's questionable there, but whatever, don't care. Okay, and so then what about over here? Baron, do you make games? Baron Rocklich. Are you an Unreal Engine developer? Okay, so this is where they're entering. and I'm gonna obviously make it more grand. But I need to think about what that looks like. What if I detach this? Yeah, okay, so let's attach that. And then let's get rid of this. Oh, Baron's probably gone. He got his information and then he had to go. Oh no, there he is. Just play sometimes. I wanted to make one, but no coding skill. I made some with WebSim. Oh, okay. Nice. Well, I mean, so I didn't have any coding experience either. I was primarily an artist, and honestly, Blueprints was really easy to pick up. I've dabbled in C# and C++ and Python and a bunch of other things. So I guess I can't say that I'm actually, I don't code, but at the same time, I'm not like an actual good coder. I'm not making stuff, like crazy. I say that to make the argument that if you wanted to, I think you could. AI helps, especially nowadays. You can get away with a lot of stuff with AI nowadays. Or wait, what? I'm so confused. Oh, okay. I was like, what? What? Yeah. I think that you're probably going to create more problems than solutions, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know if that's going to be enough. I'm probably going to have to be more drastic with this, to be honest. Yo, you gotta be like, I don't know, my downstairs neighbor be beating somebody, bro. Yeah, well, so there's a couple of good ones that I've heard. Claude is supposedly really good. Again, I don't use it, so I couldn't tell you definitively if it was or wasn't. But supposedly Claude is very good. Okay. Yeah, that does happen. I do agree with you wholeheartedly. That is, there is a lot of that silliness that happens with the AI stuff. That's why I generally don't mess around with it. Let's go for the last 30 minutes, more of a chilled, relaxed setting. Okay, so if we come over here, basically this is what I'm saying would be the entrance, right? Yeah, Claude is good, but in my experience, it can just create a limited amount of code, just small games. Well, so again, here's the thing. AI is only going to be as good as what you ask it. So you have to have some base knowledge on what it is that you're doing to be able to utilize it in the way, right? If I say, hey, solve for me you know, the physical equation for gravity. It knows what that equation is, but it doesn't know why I'm trying to do that. And so you have to try to understand the holistic picture so that way you can do it. Yeah. Okay, so let's come over here because I want to see what this looks like for an entrance. So we can have this grand entrance. You can have people there. I can have it come out, and basically they come inside, and this is how they would get to their seats. Yeah, I like that. The only downside with this is now I have no way of walking across. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have them walk across. Yeah, it's just not happening here. Yeah. I like Claude. I like Claude. Oh, separating audio from music is nice. So I probably would create the lip here. Maybe I pull it out another 6. Oh, man, I don't know, man. It's rough. But this is kind of close to what I wanted. So this is good. And then I could come up, go to my other part over here, and then come up here. This is good for everybody here. This, because I'll make my chairs on this little thingy, my seaties. Yeah, I actually pay for GPT. I use it mostly for my professional stuff for the Navy, and then writing contracts and stuff like that. That's how I've utilized it. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. So ideally, I think I have what I want. I really do. Let's. Ooh, what the hell? The hell? I do not know how I just did what I just did. Oh, snap, crackle, and the poops. Am I in fly mode? Oh, okay. That's. I was like, what the heck? Because I was in fly mode. Dodge and fly mode doubles your velocity. Okay, so let's change it to nighttime. So that's good. That's kind of what I wanted, nighttime. Obviously, I need more lights. Can't just be those, but we're overall good. Fly mode. There's no God mode. At least not yet. We probably will be adding it at some point, but it doesn't exist right now. Just fly mode. Yeah. Give me all them pots, boys. And I'll take a super nice weapon, thank you. That's less damage than I do. No want. No buenos. That's the wood sword. Let's put it back to daytime. Yeah, I think that'll be good. I like kind of how that's structured. I like how that entrance looks. And then I can have the statues on either side of the entrance. And I can make the entrance kind of grand a little bit. Maybe I can even lift it all up a little bit. So I can have my sewers or lower city part. It's not a bad idea. I'm kind of open to that too. And I have to think about it. It's a good idea. But this is what I wanted. So I do like that. I just my problem now is that if I duplicate this, right? So I duplicate this, I move it over here. Minus 90, right? Oh crap. I gotta add this. What would that look like? if I mirror this on the other side, okay, and then I do this, and then I detach this, okay, no, it's detached, there we go, okay, 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 we're getting there, so minus 90, right? Okay, I like what we did here. Never mind, I guess I can't do what I was thinking with that cool. None of that coolness. Okay, but that does give me a good... Man, so I basically can't do anything there. Yeah. Okay. Go down, match it. Okay, so that's my run up, right? And then I need to grab the bottom of this. Where the heck? Why is there a lip? I didn't make this, okay? I used AI to generate it, and AI sucked at it. Don't judge me. No, that didn't happen. I actually made it, and I suck. Okay, so that's kind of what I wanted. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah. I definitely agree there. Oh, no. That's not what I want to do. Let it go. Let me get rid of this. Yeah, leave that like that. Let me turn off the grid. I don't really need the grid in that view. I'm gonna go over my 30-minute marker, and that's okay because I'm having fun. Okay. So I need to... This needs to come down. And then we need to reverse this. That way it faces outward. But then I'm gonna have a problem on the inward because now it's son of the biscuit. Well, that's a problem for future Sean to figure out. I'm just gonna get the structure in place right now. Okay, so I grab that, grab this, grab that, combine, and then let's center out my pivot point so I can duplicate this. Future Sean will not be happy with me, but hey, it is what it is. You're like, bro, why didn't you think about it? Instead of making my life hell. Okay, so this gives me 4 entrances. So this gives me 4 entrances. Okay, so I have 4 entrances here. I don't know how this happened, but it did, so whatever. Okay, and then so I could come from here, and then this lets me, I could have a cool little thing right here, maybe like a stand that sells you whatever, or crap or whatever else. Maybe it has a poster of who's fighting or whatever. You come up here. Now this is how I would get down to my stuff, and then this would be I could cross over there. So maybe it's not too bad, but see, the problem is if I wanted to go all the way around the arena, I would have to basically go down the stairs, come back over here, down the stairs, come back here. So that part sucks. So I might make it to where there's an internal. Maybe I block this off, right? So that way you can't come here. And there's an internal where you can come here and walk across. So before the stairs go down, yeah, before the stairs go down, I could come up, and I'm still gonna have to go down. No. Yeah, I'm gonna basically create an internal ring. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna create an internal ring that's another 6 or 3, probably 3, because I don't need a lot of room to move around up here. So I'll say another 3 internal, and then I'll push this out another 6. So that means I need to plan for 9. When I'm talking about 9 or 6, I'm talking about Unreal units, because you have to kind of plan for Unreal units. You have to think about that. So basically that's what I'll do, is I'll plan for 9 Unreal units out from this edge, and then that will give me plenty of time, or plenty of room rather, yeah, that's an important factor. Yeah, right. And so I don't have any way as of yet to get in here, do I? No, because I blocked it off. Yeah, I blocked it off. Son of the biscuits. But that's good to know, because let me see what it looks like inside. What the heck? So this is what that wall would look like blocked off, right? And this is that interior kind of blocked off. So at the closest edge, I would be here. Now, I'm not going to actually let them get this close. I think I'll probably block it off here, giving me a nice little edge there. But the stands are above me. I'm internal. I'm in here underneath. This is where my weapons vendor would be. Where is my... Oh, there's my light. And so this is the other side would be over here. This is the armor vendor. And then I got to have some way of getting out of here. I don't know what that looks like, but I do have to have like some way of getting out of here. And I don't know what that's like. What does that even look like, you know? Like, do I let them come right out? That might be what I do, right? That's not actually not a bad idea. My fear is it's going to be too symmetric, but at the same time, that might be a good idea. Because we're talking about doing this internal ring for walking around. If I just open this up and put a hole right through there, then I can walk through, and then that's how I could load my gladiators and everything else. The other option would be to put the entire arena up a couple levels, and then I could do like a build down. And so then if I was going to go load the arena with monsters or people or creatures or whatever else, I could do it at one of the four corners. But I need to be able to traverse that. I think I really do. And just have it locked out. So yeah, I think I can probably utilize this. But again, my problem now is I have this stairway that's blocking me out. Because of how I want the people to get inside. So I just got to be mindful of that. I do think I'll block this off. So I'll bring this all the way out. And I think, what if yeah, that's not a bad idea. What if I just bring it out, and then what I can do is I can make that like the loading dock area. I think, yeah, I like that idea. So let me see what that looks like real quick. So if I make this 60. Okay, and I basically need to pull my thickness in. Yep. Maybe like do something like this. Ooh. That's pretty interesting. I do like that. Minus 450. I like this a lot. I like where I'm going with this. Okay, so this is my edge. This is where I load the monsters in. Open my water, and it's gonna spill all over me. Don't judge me. I'm gonna try to do it. Open it from over here. I don't know why they filled them so damn high. They literally put the water like overflowing. I guess that's a really good batch. You just get extra water, right? You get your money's worth, but you also get wet and like all over you. It looks like you can't drink. You're like, no, this is not how this is supposed to be. Oh, wait, I didn't do one on the inside. Thought I did. What? Okay, there's one on the inside. There's one on the inside. There you go. I have 2 cuts. Okay. I don't know where I want to cut this. Like, where's the side that has all the stuff? I guess we could bring it down to do I want to bring it down to where everything else is at? I don't know what the good answer for this is. So right here would mean everything else lines up. Let's just do it there. figure it out later, I guess. This one. That one's closed. Okay, cool. Okay, and extend. Thickness goes out. Say it goes out that much. Okay, let's see what this looks like. I have some ideas, but let's see what it looks like. Okay. Yeah, I kind of thought that's what that was going to do. But I like it. I really do. Because what we can do now is I can raise all of this. Yeah. So that's my... That's way too fast. Let's do 8. 3. So basically I can come in here. That looks good. This is how I can bring them all in. Yep. Okay, let's pull that down. Now let's grab all of this. Okay, grab that. That. Yeah. Dang, that's so big though. I guess that's an okay problem to have. Nice and slow, chill music. Okay. So I exported that, gave myself a little less room. So the thought process here is that I can turn this to concrete. And then what that'll allow me to do is I can kind of make a lip here. So then I have like this good, nice little lip here. This also allows me to have this to where I can walk into it. Let's take a look at it, see what it looks like. Yeah. So the whole internal will be fine. Yep. Internal's good. Looks the way that it should. That'll be concrete. And then what I can do is, because of this platform, I can kind of raise it up a little bit. And I want to recess this. So basically, this is how they load the animals in, and they'll come on these sides, one of the 4 sides, to do that for loading the animals and everything else. And then if they're people, they come in on the other opposite angle. Ooh, excuse me. And so they'll have those 4 sides to come in on. This should come out. I just kind of cheated it right now, but it should come out. And then this is where I'll walk on my internal side to see everything and get to all the other sides. And then I can be like, oh, no, I'm going to go downstairs. Boom, boom, boom. That doesn't solve my problem. Because, oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'll make it there. Yeah, that does solve it. Okay, cool. So I will have it walk there. Yep. And then in here's the arena. Yeah. Well, we'll have lions too. I gotta make them. I gotta make them. There's a cool plugin that I just got that allows me to do that. So I just do blueprints. I think it's A9. Loading right now, so it'll take a moment. I don't know if there's a delay. Feels like there's a 30-minute delay, but I didn't put an internal delay in. Okay, my timer is definitely okay. So yeah, this is Windows settings, preferences, and then change it to YF. So basically I can actually have a canine. I do generate skeleton and it creates the canine skeleton for me. I generate rig. It's not 30 minutes. I'm speaking in hyperbole. But in like 2 clicks, I have myself a fully rigged and working skeleton for a dog. And the tail. So I should be able to do, it's a fully, rigged and working dog. I should be able to make a lion from this, is what I'm saying. It's hard to see because, you don't see the actual lion, but I can make a lion from it. Maybe I'll do that on the next stream. Maybe we'll make a lion on the next stream. That'd be kind of cool, right? You guys have a lion? Be like, roar. Be a fun stream, maybe. Either way, it's there. I have the ability for it. Are dogs different than cats in anatomy? I don't think so. Like, their tails are longer, but their structure and their paws are still the same, right? It doesn't have feline. It says canine. They also have bird, a T-Rex. I don't know who's making T-Rexes, but they have T-Rexes. And I guess there's some people who are making T-Rexes. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. I am gonna call it. I'm at 3 hours. I might stream later. Actually, no. Before we close, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT because I need that answer. That's a really good question. Where's ChatGPT? ChatGPT. Are dogs the same bone structure as cats? Because they are both mammals and belong. Key similar, key different. Skull shape, clavicles, spine flexibility, and limb structure. Cats are digitigrade, walking on their toes, and their limbs are designed for climbing and pouncing. Dogs, while also digigrade, have longer limbs relative to their bodies, suited for running endurance. Well, okay, so that's a good point, but the structure is the same. I don't know about elephants. Bears, I think. I do agree. Bears are a thing. I don't know about elephants, though. I don't know. That's a good question. Well, so that's gonna happen. Like, we do have, like I said, the boars. Where's Mester's test realm? Yeah. I'm gonna save all. I don't care. I don't know what I'm doing. That's true, and I'm not saying, but I have to think about this in a very targeted way. It's easy to say that I should have everything that the Romans had, but the Romans had castles and ships and all this other shit too, so I have to be very careful. I'm one artist, man. Like, I can only do so much. And if I feature creep it out, then we're gonna be here forever, bro. Okay, so characters, AI, enemies, no, neutral. They did have one. Nope, neutral. Yeah, neutral. Okay. So, I'll show you. For example, we have boars already. Let's get fun with the boars. And the wild boars they're gonna run away from you in general, but they will attack you. And we're gonna have hostile, deranged boars and everything else. Let me grab my spawner. Is it here? Is it this bad boy? I think it's this one. Max alive 5. Let's try it. We're going crazy right now. Yeah. So now I have all these boars, right? And they're just roaming, chilling. And now watch it. They should fight each other. No, because he chose skeletons. And skeletons aren't hostile to boars. They're friends with the boars. Son of a biscuit. Okay, now I gotta switch it out. Let's do goblin. Yeah, and 2 big hit blocks for elephant. Wait, what? What do you mean hit blocks? Whether it be perma-dead or spawn again after time, I would be... you perma-die, technically. You spawn again, but you perma-die. Okay, come on. Oh, look, see, the boars are running because they're hostile. And they're going to try to kill them. And then they run from them. And then they're going to chase them. The goblin horde is chasing the boars. So there will be NPC interactions with the world and everything else. Mester also has a bunch of stuff, you know, planned for the other NPCs too, to kind of like live out their lives and do things daily. Oh, sorry. But you can see the boars, they're chasing, they're moving. They have flocking kind of logic too, so that way they kind of stick together. They see a friendly and they're like, oh, let me follow the friendly. And I mean, we have a decent number of NPCs on the screen. I've got five goblins and I don't know how many boars. Let's see how many boars there are. That's the last one. There's 32 boars. So I mean, we did pretty good. I could go crazy. We haven't used the AI optimization process yet, but we need to. But just to show kind of the purpose, right? So this is 128 boars. And I have a pretty beastie machine, and I'm still getting 40 FPS. Now, don't get me wrong, my machine is not the common player's machine, but this is 128 boars, and they're getting chased by NPCs. So, it's pretty performant. It's not, like, amazing. You're never going to have 128 boars on your screen. Like, this is not going to happen. But you can kind of see him running around and everything else. Well, I mean, I'm not going to design it to where you have that many boars on your screen. We will balance before I do that, for sure. Okay, so where's this thing here? There we go. I put it back to where Mester wants it. That way he doesn't come back. It's like, what the hell, man? Okay, there we go. Oh shit. Oh, that was hardcore. No match for me, skeletons. Oh, I got hit. Got hit. It's chaos. Let's go. It's chaos. You can't handle me. Oh, he what? I am. I had to go out with the bang, man. I went out with the bang. You saw me get blown up. There's a lot of problems there. Holy crap. Okay, anyways, yeah, I'm getting hungry. I've been fasting. I'm on close to 20 hours of fasting, so I need food. And I might probably be on later. I'm not doing anything else. I have nothing else going on in my life. It's an easy chill Saturday, so yeah, I'll probably be back. We'll see. Okay, thanks for being here. All of those who were here. We got 3 hours under our belt. I will hit you guys up later. Make sure you do a like, follow, subscribe, whatever your platform you're on, because I am doing Twitch and YouTube. So follow, like, subscribe, do whatever. Okay, bye. Thanks, Baron, for the follow. Appreciate it.